This is my Minecraft world, and in today's video, I'm going to be rebuilding it in Lego to make it the ultimate Lego Minecraft set. The issue is that I currently only own one Lego Minecraft set, which won't be enough. So what I've done is bought this massive bag here. This is honestly so many sets. I'd spent over £200 buying 7 Lego Minecraft products and a sword because I really wanted it. The plan was simple: combine all 7 of these sets into one ultimate Lego Minecraft world. I haven't really thought this through, to be honest. First things first, though, I think I need to build the sets. I really hope this works. I began with building the 2 biggest sets, which would be crucial for the overall structure of this build, as well as allow me to include the surface and the mine. I wanted to have a multi-layered build, with the surface and the caves each illustrating Minecraft's unique style, as well as including as many things from my world as possible. My pets, my buildings, and myself, which all existed in Lego. Like my llama, for example, whose name is Stolen, because I stole it. Alright, so both of the larger sets are now built. I think it's now time for the rest of the sets. That's a lot. But this wouldn't be nearly enough if I wanted to take out my arch nemesis Mega Blocks to prove once and for all that Lego is in fact far better. By combining all 7 of these sets, I wanted to build the largest, most ambitious Lego Minecraft MOC possible. Not only did I plan on trying to rebuild my Minecraft world, but also make it far better than I was able to do in the game, because I have quite a lot more expertise with building Lego than building in Minecraft. Although it doesn't exactly translate that well. This is a Minecraft sheep and this is a Lego sheep. This is a Minecraft bucket and this is the Lego bucket. Minecraft torch, Lego torch. Minecraft plant, Lego plant. You get the idea. Alright, so now that I've got all of the sets built, I think what I'm going to start doing is building the mine. This would be the lower level of the entire thing, being integral for the aesthetic and structure of the whole build. So it was very important. Firstly though, I had to do the most unthinkable, painful and unforgivable thing I've ever done, and completely tear apart the 2 biggest sets, which would allow me to get a plan for the base and a better idea of the scaling. I added some lava as well as some water to the first floor and constructed a mine shaft which would hang on the level above. And if I wanted this to be structurally sound, this had to be done correctly or else the entire build would collapse. This meant adding tons of pillars, tiles and extra bricks for support. I really hope this is worth it. Please subscribe. I still had a long way to go. Now it's time for probably the most difficult part about this build, which is adding the Overwhelm. This would be where all of my buildings, animals and the most recognizable things from Minecraft would go. I have no idea how structurally I'm supposed to build an entire overworld on this. So I began with constructing a back wall and some solid infrastructure as well as some dripstone to the top of the cave. Now Lego Minecraft likes to throw in a ton of random structures to their sets to make them make literally no sense. Yes, the iconic location from Minecraft, the Rabbit Ranch, where you can brutalize innocent animals for only $24.99. So I didn't feel quite as bad about completely destroying most of these sets. I continued adding the support for the next layer as well as then placing a bunch of green plates on top, which I then had to reinforce with a bunch more bricks, add more plates, reinforce it again, add some more dry because the whole thing collapsed, try again, add more plates, only to realise that there was only a 30% chance that what I'd spent the last 3 days working on wouldn't just crumble the moment I placed anything onto it. I needed a miracle. I'm honestly very nervous for placing literally anything on top of it. Though I proceeded to begin with building a small hill at the back of the surface, somewhere that I could place all of the structures and replicate the terrain from my world. My animals are my prized possessions, bringing me so much joy, so I constructed a small stable with a yellow and white roof, as well as some crops from my farm. My villager Dareth, for example, doesn't have a house at the moment because his wife left him, so I've got to help him out by building a nice little shop, as well as a nether portal to help him escape from his problems. Much better. And after adding some more plants and trees, all that was left to do now was to add the minifigures. These would be the final thing, the cherry on top. They're the iconic Lego trademark, getting kids into gambling from an early age.
For this next one, I hope it's Mickey.
Having bought this many Minecraft sets, I had 5 Steves, 2 Alexes, 3 players, 3 horses, 6 skeletons, 2 zombies, and loads more. I began adding some mobs to the lower levels to make things slightly scary, with the zombies and skeletons populating the first 2 floors, fighting against the huge army of Steves that I'd accumulated. I also added my horses to the stable alongside some sheep, my llamas, and of course rabbits. And finally, Dareth had a place to call his own. This would hopefully sell the set to the Minecraft fans who'd be deciding if I just wasted £200 as well as a week of my life on this project, which reminds me that right now the first designs from my merch line have dropped, with fellas shirts, hoodies and sweatshirts, as well as other designs that I've spent months working on, including this limited edition embroidered rainbow fellas sweatshirt, which is only available for 2 weeks. The link is in the description. Overall, I'm very happy with this set. You've got 3 distinct layers, the first depicting an abandoned mineshaft with some water, lava and a ton of mobs around trying to get the Steves who are mining. Then you've got the dirt layer where there's an overhanging mineshaft with a skeleton who's stolen a minecart in order to assault these two fine gentlemen. But the surface is much more relaxed with tons of shrubs, greenery, and friendly mobs, as well as Dara. We love Dara. And after posting the set to the home of Minecraft fans, r/Minecraft, I had responses come in from the biggest fans of the game. Had I just wasted over a week and tons of money on building this set, or would it be worth it? So sick. Yes, this was definitely worth it. And remember that merch is available right now. Quick, hurry, there's no time.